Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm building a lounge, and it's going to be a lounge that is entirely colored in light brown furniture and walls and so on, because I'm doing the solid color challenge again. And this time it is light brown. The color I actually spun for, so I knew that I wanted to do a lounge, but I wasn't sure on the color of it. But yeah, that I spun. The lounge part I thought for myself. But I already knew that light brown is quite a boring color, so I knew that I had to make it a little bit more interesting. And I tried to do that with the platform tool that we have and make like a lot of split leveling going on. So there's going to be a bunch of different areas with just stairs going up and down. At the moment, I just put down random stairs. I didn't bother with the color yet, but later I will change them to actually be light brown. And now I'm roofing the build, and I put down an octagonal bit, so I used an octagonal roof. And then I also wanted to do a glass roof, but later I will delete it because it just didn't really work, and also the glass roof isn't actually classified as light brown, so later I like realized it and decided, okay, I need to change that. And then I started with the color outside, and I really struggled with finding the right color and using it because I didn't want to make it weird on the roofs and have like a weird part up top. And with the thing that I had now with just a white stripe, I thought it would be fine. It looked okay, but later I will change it completely because it just looked a little bit too bland still. Even though I already knew going into it, because light brown is quite bland, that it would look like that, but it just was too much, so later I will change it again. Inside I used two different colors of the same flooring. Both are classified as light brown, but honestly one of them is more of a reddish brown, but I still used it. I thought having the same kind of flooring but different swatches would make it a little bit more fun and with more contrast, and it looked okay. Then I put down a bunch of fencing and some columns as well, because otherwise, of course, the build wouldn't be stable in real life. And also the columns made it a little bit more decorated and looks more realistic like that. Then I put down a bunch of windows, and I decided to go for two types of windows. One of them is quite similar to the door that I used, and the other one I just put in one spot because I wanted taller windows, and yeah, I needed to use those. I was also quite happy that the saucer light that I like to use is also light brown, or has a light brown swatch, so I can use that in the toilets. And that is what I furnished first. I just put down a bunch of toilets and sinks and mirrors, and then I put down two pictures, and then I considered myself done with the toilets. I think most times it's really boring to furnish them, especially public toilets, because you can't really decorate them. It always would look strange if you did. And yeah, that's why I don't like doing it all that much. Then I put down the requirements of the lot, and of course, because it's a lounge, you need a bar and some bar stools, so I put those down first. I also needed a waste bucket, and I put down a bunch of them, and some dining tables, and those I like grouped into different sections. So I knew that I wanted some lounge areas and some dining areas, so on some of the areas I just put dining tables, and in the other areas I just put loungers, so some couches. And then I also needed some music instruments. and I put those in the sunken down part, the main part basically, on the right, that is the largest. And then I put down a bunch of carpets, mainly because I wanted it to look like fuller and cozier, but also a little bit to cover up the wood and yeah, make it more fun. I'm not sure I succeeded all that much because of course it's still light brown and kind of boring, but I did try to make it more interesting. And after I put down a bunch of those carpets, I decided I wanted to color the whole thing differently. First, I did the platforms, and then I moved to the walls, and I decided it just wasn't enough contrast. And I saw or I knew that we had some swatches that have like a dark brown wood paneling and just a light brown like wall color, and I decided I would use those because they just make the whole build come together nicer and it looks better. So yeah, I decided to use it even though it's not all that light brown. So it's still classified as such, but it also has a lot of dark brown in it. But I didn't care, I just wanted it to look okay. Because I think with the platforms it actually looks really cool, but it's a little bit of a pain to look at if it's really only one color and there's no contrast going on. So I decided to use it. And it's not even cheating, I think. Then I put down a bunch of curtains everywhere, and in the area with the music instruments I changed the windows so the curtains would fit better. Then I put down a bunch of paintings as well. I just put down some wherever there was wall space left, which wasn't a lot because a lot of it was like covered in windows and curtains and also other wall objects, so that I didn't need a lot of paintings, which was good because we don't have a lot of paintings that are classified light brown that you can actually use. And then I was finished. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is TGGSims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching and have a great week. Bye!